Coming to you live on Sunday, September 21st at 0800 hours, 24 minutes. Great day, great day. I hope everybody have a great day. I hope you slept well. I hope whatever you went to sleep with, you didn't wake up with it. If you did, let's do your best today. Make today your day you start off. Whatever happened last week, we don't forget. But whatever happened last week or a couple of days ago, that's not now. That's not your future. That's not your present. But let it know that you learn from it. You're not going to do it again. If you do, you're going to make sure you're building. Because this is the thing we got to understand. If I did something yesterday I shouldn't have done, no, it ain't over today. It's not over. But I'm going to make sure that today I'm not going to repeat the same thing. Tomorrow I'm going to surround myself. I'm going to put myself in a better position. Why and how? By making better decisions. So I say unto us, I say unto all. And I want to speak today, since it's Sunday, I guess we call that the holy day. And if you're religious or you bow down to a religion every day, you pray, you practice a religion, I want to let you know I'm not here to diss you. I'm here to talk to everyone about religion, about what we call spirituality. Every Sunday I'm going to do a thing. I want to do a thing on Saturday too. But today is, let's talk about it. Come on, enter. And I didn't forget one of my family members that been a part of the family. I want to say at least a month. She had suggested that I make a video about law, and this is going to help us. And we'll put this on is this going to be an overall, just a video about using the law to help you in your life. And I was talking about how putting your income under your business name or under your branding name. I want to talk about branding, business, enterprising. Why? I may not have a 8-person customer, but I do have people I call you family because you view and watch my videos. My video is not for my monetizing, but the things I talk about and the things I'm doing in my life personally, that's for my monetizing. And I'm going to talk about those. But those are being worked on. Those are in action every day. So far, my goals, I have hit a lot of my goals already. I wanted to read the book. I hit that goal. I wanted to go to the library and create a plan. I made that goal. Write out a proposal. I'm inside of that goal. And I'm reaching every goal. You know why I'm reaching every goal? This is about to go start now into our topic and discussion. You know why I'm reaching my goal? Because nobody told me that my goal had to be 2 months. Nobody told me what my goal literally was. I remember a young man on Instagram said, if no thought is a new thought, nothing's new under the sun. Cool. I can kind of, now you can hear me for real quick, kind of understand that. Because if my thoughts don't get taken and we are told and taught, it's fostered and nurtured that we're nothing new that I'm saying is nothing new. My thoughts is recycled because of the energies in the atmosphere. Cool. I can kind of see that. But I can also see how if that's the case, now this is why I say if you're religious or you got a belief, I don't care what you call them. The universal name is the Almighty. Now, this is not the diss or say, and I say creator. This is not the take away. I want you to really think about what you're putting your time and energy to. For me, I'm doing this because it don't work for me. And I'm going to explain that in a minute. It don't work for me. So I ask you, who told you that there was a God? See, you didn't think I was going to ask that question. Who told you that there was a God? Who told you? Now, you can see where I'm aiming at this from. This is not to take away whatever you believe. If it's working for you, you have no reason no reason of a doubt to say that this don't work. And you can easily say to a person, well, let's double back real quick. We shouldn't double back because that's supposedly wrong, but let's double back. It's two people, two brothers. I got a movie called Twin Swords. It's about the sisters, and the brothers is, I don't have the name of that movie yet. And two brothers, both doing good. They both listening to their parents. They not out there destroying the world. They trying to be the best. They trying to become their own men. They trying to become leaders. But naturally, it's not of, I gotta be an entrepreneur. I gotta be a leader for my, it's, even for me, I may say it, but I still know, like as I said, when I started off, I have to work on my own time. Because who told me to do it? We can say the spirit or the creator, but be first. When I was a baby, I made a known of them things. But as I began to be in, they started teaching us and training us and telling us this is what it should be done. They didn't allow me to do something and say, oh no, you shouldn't. They're like, like you got to go into the fire. Hey, hold on. I didn't, see, they didn't tell you to go in the fire. They said, they already told you, don't touch the fire. See, they created what they wanted you to think in your mind, in your cognitive, in your logic already. I'm not breaking down of saying, oh, my logic is silly or stupid, your logic is silly. No, I want you to really think about what you're saying, what you're doing. A person said to me, I was like, I'm not trying to battle you on your religion. I said, I talked to the pastor I went to the church to. So I'm not battling on a religion. I said, all I'm doing is challenging it. I said, I can challenge anything I want on this earth. I am a being. I am here. It's an action. I want to understand why is this the... And I dated a woman. She couldn't bear that. Why do I need to know the answer? I need to know the answer. That don't make sense to me. Or it makes sense to you just to say I'm doing it, but it don't make sense to me to say you're just doing it. What if I say I'm doing things, I see an end goal. So the example, I was doing those surveys, I didn't see an end goal, so I stopped doing them. But in my life, I don't regret it, but it became a lesson. That's my lesson. I didn't see an end goal, so I didn't continue. See, we talking about men we don't love, women love harder than us. We don't have, no, that's not true. That man don't see an end goal. Okay, a man admire, quote unquote, likes a woman. He find you very attractive. You find her very attractive. Cool. I love that. You're very sexable or likable, quote unquote. Why? He finds you attractive. But then she wants you to love, or you want him to love you. How? He don't love you. He's trying to love you. He has love for you, but that sense, if I meet you and then 6 to 3 months later, and a woman 3 months later say I love you. See, you know why she loves me? Think about it. Think about it real quick. See, you never heard this before, have you? Think about it. I'm gonna show you just where I got this from too. See, this was before all of these men calling themselves the red pill, blue pill. I'm about to call it MGTOW because that's what the one lady called. MGTOW, Hopstep. All these dudes been doing this. This dude was doing this in the 90s. He died. But continue off what he was saying. Why do you think she loved you? See, and this is the thing. I don't think a lot of women have love, but they understand the element and attributes that a man do for her to love her. You get it? You doing things for her to love you. Now, I ask you this, man. You meet a woman, you take her on a date, you spend your money, you say hi, you answer your phone calls. See, that's not something that a man find loving. See, a woman, see, this is not about that real quick. But this is about the Creator. The Creator made man, He made woman. Come on. He made woman, He made man. We are not kings and queens. I'm going to have a thing on that because I'm starting to see. Because the original word of queen has meaning. I'm about to go study and search out the word king. And I think it means something totally different. I think we should be aligning the word king to man. And to me, the creator showed me, emperor and empress, you can't denounce them. I bet you won't call nobody an emperor or empress, because you can't. Unless he's the head of his household, he's the emperor, she's the empress. He has the foundation, but she got to support the foundation. If we don't do that, how we gonna have a love, not just civil rights towards each other, not just when we gonna bond, when we gonna be together. But hold on, let's go back into this real quick. You doing all those things? Yes, you supporting her, you calling her, you making sure she okay, you making sure she fed. She's reciprocating, but that's not what's making us love her. What now? You doing everything for she to love you? Of course she's gonna love you. Then when she say you don't love me, or you can say I have strong feelings for you, she won't accept that. Why shouldn't she? Now I ask this, women and men, what have she done for you to love her? That's my case to African descendant American women. For me to you, what have you done for me? Now I'm gonna do me. Now do the me thing. Go back to self. Go back in the inside. And I have to be honest. I already said my mother and sister have done things to show they love me. But what have, outside of women and African descendant American women in my family, have done for me to love you? What have you done for? It's not so much you done. What, put it this way, because that's going on the line of saying money rules the world type of situation. What have you shown me for you to love me? In my 36 years, I'm going to be honest. Outside, and I appreciate my women as part of the family on here, but I'm not so much talking to you, but I am talking to you. Oh my, that's so interesting. Okay, I'm gonna step away. I'm gonna step away really really quick. I had a dream about meeting a Puerto Rican lady, and I was in the store. I don't know what store. I'm from Buffalo, New York, so in surrounding area. It was in my brain. It might have been Walmart. It might have been Target for some reason. It was somewhere because my dreams is always doing that to me. It's probably at Target, and I said I'm not going to Target no more because of the blatant understanding of how they're saying there's no such thing as boys and girls anymore. So I guess so when a baby's a girl, she's not a girl. She should be able to do, and then there's no boy. So when they are born a female, there's not a female, and he born a we make that up. We are making this up. We're making this up that this is why I don't care for Target. I have a hatred for Target. I don't care nobody say. If the creator can come down with a wrath and have hate, abominations, that's an abomination to me. I know I'm using that from the word, but that's what that is said. But I also agree with it in the good amounts of parts of it. And you know why I say this? Because I had the dream, the lady, her parents died. Her parents had a baby. She was an adult. And when her parents died, they was still kind of young, and she's still in her 30s, wanted to have a family, and her relationship just never worked out. But her parents left behind her and her two sisters. One sister is a teenager, and the other one is three. The teenager, the middle-aged child, the Puerto Rican. So they know they got all ages. They had all girls. And the baby girl. And when we was in this store, the baby girl, when she looked at me, she seen my presence, and my heart, and it wasn't because it's not a race thing. I don't know, because even my Twin Swords movies is going to be very controversial because it was about Puerto Rican women. Two sisters that was Puerto Rican for some odd reason. So I'm not going to change my movie. I can't change that. I have other types of dreams and movies, but it's black. We doing good things. I want to show us in a different, the controversial, why do we think, even men to men, think he's shady already? Why you think and I want to get one understand, why do we think you're slutty when you wear clothes, and then if you wind blow or you bend over, we can see your vagina, or your nipples get hard, and you wearing no bra. But then if I'm looking through your clothing or loincloth, that I should be embarrassed, or I should feel wrong about that. Why do we do that? And I want to make movie to give us the first person view. It's not going to be as in the first person view, but it's going to be in all different views. And it's going to be different time frames to show you as in what was going on that led up. So it's going to be like all these different type of movies put in one side of each of my movies going to have purpose. And so with the baby, she just took on to me. I couldn't get rid of her. And the crazy part about this, the Puerto Rican lady, she hated black men, African Descendant American men. She was raped by a group of guys one night, and the one she focused on the most was the African Descendant American men. It was like mixed race guy, 2-3 white guys and a Puerto Rican guy, but she didn't focus on them. She only focused on an African Descendant American guy, which, as we do in America, some African Descendant American football player can be accused of this abuse or whatever to a woman, but a white athlete, when he do it, he get the benefit of the doubt. He don't get the same exposure. He don't get the same persecution. Middle Eastern men don't protect their women, but they treat them a certain way. But I guess since they're raised that way, they don't get looked at as being abusive or called narcissists. Everybody now, narcissist has been the word. That was another word that was used until why I'm talking about the spirituality right now. Where did it come from? Who told you there was a God? Who gave you that name? Where did that name come from? Where did it derive from? And so what she derived from, her stigmas and stereotypes, was already a hate. But she took on to him for some reason. And then he had less to do with the rape than all of the other guys. The white guys and the Puerto Rican guy had more to do with the rape because those are the guys that actually knew her longer and knew her. And it was plot up in the one white guy and the one Puerto Rican guy head that she was telling me the story. After she couldn't stand me and she couldn't walk. And why I tell you that is, online I'll keep meeting Puerto Rican women. Then I don't know what it is. I think I know what it is. I think I'm very honest and open with people. I'm being honest and open with you. I don't hide my feelings about anything. But my feelings is not based off of hatred. My feelings is based off what people done to me. How I've been treated. Who I've been around all the races now. Race is racist. Think about race, R-A-C-E, now space I-S. Race is. Now think about the word racist, R-A-C-I-S-T. The cross at the end of racist. You don't look at things the way I do. Is why do we do that? Why do we say that? Why do that have to be? So in the religion part of things, and I said that because I was talking to a Puerto Rican lady, and she just sent me a text. I found that to be very interesting. So, and I want to say why. My question is why. I'm challenging you. I'm not here to tell you how to think. I want you to think. Think why. But if it's working for you, as I said, I can see why you don't want to deviate or think about it, because it worked. And I have to honestly say, this is my thing to you. I trust in the Most High, the Creator, the Almighty. I don't call him the Father no more, because it sounds weird when women say my father is my husband. When you call a God father and you call him your husband, he's your godfather and he's your husband. And then you think about incest. That sounds very weird. Just as when a woman say, hi, Poppy, what's up, Daddy? I didn't birth you. My seed, I didn't even have sex with you yet. Or if we did, my seed is creating we're going to have a child together, if that's the case. But not your Poppy. I'm not your daddy. That sound crazy to me. That sound very, that she has to get over something. Usually a lot of women not over. That's why even African descendant women say they made an excuse for that. No, it's an excuse. That's not your father. He's done more for me. Then your father don't supposed to make love to you. or have intercourse. And I understand, and it's not to be offensive, I understand you might have been molested by your father. You a young man or a young woman. See, stuff happened to men too, which we got to think about too as well. Things happen to me. That didn't happen. Thankful it didn't. I am very grateful it didn't. I'm grateful that that older lady that wanted to have sex with me never had sex with me. I'm grateful for that. Just found out, I was reading the news, a woman was having sex with a 26-year-old was having sex with a African Descendant woman. Very beautiful. But my thing was, I had a dream about this too. This was crazy. Why would a 20, unless she, why would, and when she wouldn't even babysit him. He was 12 and he was just in the house, and the mother, I guess she was staying with him. The mother was allowing the 26-year-old woman to be in the house with a 12-year-old son. She said he seduced her. How? I guess he was touching on her. Okay. What made you want to have sex with the 12-year-old? Now, my encounter was, she wasn't 12, but I didn't know her age. I'm not afraid. I'm not scared to tell my side of the story or what happened. But I ran out of storage. I want to come back to you in a little bit, or maybe later. All right, say la.